Hi, this is Joe Young. It is the 16th day of July 2014, and this is the interior videotaping of the property at 3718 East 15th Avenue. We just had the property recently painted, and I wanted to get this video down to the owners to let them know how great their property looks after having it painted. It's just truly a new property altogether. We've just got a handful of things to do and just some handyman stuff. We got to get our garage door guy out there to fix the opener, and then we also need to have the yard mowed. But we are ready for marketing finally. Part of the challenge was getting a time frame with the painters. They're just really busy this time of year. So anyway, the house has truly come a long way since the time in which the tenants moved out. Just excited to get this property to market at this time. Anyway, the cleaners finished up yesterday and such. So, but anyway, this is a color that we chose for the house. I think it's very appropriate. It's a nice neutral color, but a good color as it relates to the property being a rental. If the walls are too light, often it just shows up way too much, and if they're too dark, the tenants typically do want to repaint the property. That was there at time of tenant move out. The problem that we had with the tenant move out is we did not have a move out condition checklist to accommodate any responsibilities on behalf of the tenants that did move out. So anyway, the kitchen is ready to rock and roll. At this time, the property does not have a refrigerator, but we will recommend that the owners buy one. 99% of the time, single family homes do have refrigerators. But you can see up top here, I mean, all of these lighting fixtures had to be cleaned, and they were done last couple of days. And then the property just looks so much better. All the lights are operational. I don't know how many light bulbs are burned out, but we just brought this property back to a very rentable condition. And I'm excited again to get it to market. This is the bathroom here, the hall bath. There's a pass-through window into the other bathroom, but needless to say, just a small thing for my handyman to do. That plunger needs to be reattached in that, and we'll check the caulk lines in that, or I think we've already done that. So we just need to get these final things done that obviously came about. That exhaust fan was just absolutely filthy. Now it looks great in that. Okay, the bedroom across the way here, we'll call it front center hall. Again, at some point down the road, the floors probably need to be refinished, but the room just looks great. There's not going to be any excuses that any tenant could make toward this property. And that, it looks like we need some knobs for those cabinets right there. This is the other bedroom. This would be considered the northeast bedroom, if you will. We have blinds and window coverings at all the bedrooms, maybe with the exception of the one downstairs, which is a non-egress. We'll be down there in just a few minutes, but it's just a different property. It looks great. We did use the same color paint throughout. It covered the previous color of white very well. And again, it just needed to be done, period. Here, this would be the southeast bedroom, and again, these bedrooms all have ceiling fans and that, but this is not our move-in video, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I just wanted to get a video down to the owners to let them know how the property has turned out. This door here, we're just going to leave that alone. I think we'll do more damage trying to remove those tape strips and that. But this bathroom cleaned up very nicely in that. And this takes us back out to the kitchen area here. And we're going to head down the stairs at this time. The steps were painted, although my handyman needs to put back on the strips, and I'll show you those in a minute here. All this downstairs has been totally repainted. We do have new smoke detectors and CO2 monitors throughout the property. That's just an absolute necessity. The ones that were here were pretty well thrashed. It is the recommendation of the fire departments to change these out every 10 years. They start losing their sensitivity. But this room looks great in that. And again, all the lights are operational. All windows are intact. We'll get into the utility room last. Because of the lighting down here, just keep in mind that this paint is the same color as the paint upstairs. It's just a nice soft beige, nicely complemented by the white trim, and I truly think it turned out great in that regard. And in this room here, we have carpet installers coming out tomorrow, and that we had to pull up the old rubber back carpet that was in here. It stunk, it was thrashed. We did put a new CO2 monitor in here, our smoke detector, and there's are the strips that go on the stairs. I'll have my handyman do that next week. He's in retreat right now with his church, and he'll be back on Sunday. But we are in a position to finally get this house to market, which I'm very excited about. And that, let me get this closed here. And this is just an unfinished closet area here, which is fine. We did remove some items that were in here that had no value to the property overall. So, okay. We're just going to finalize our walkthrough. In this particular room, we did not paint the ceiling. We do have a knob issue there that we need to replace, and we did not paint this closet. But I'm glad that we did at least paint it. And once the carpet's in, it'll be a nice bedroom for someone in the lower level of the house, or the basement area. Okay, so I'm just going to head back up the steps at this time, or back upstairs. Oh, in the utility room, we did have this cleaned out the best we could. Obviously, it's an unfinished room, and the breaker box is down here. I wanted to look at something here. Looks like everything's on. On. Yeah, everything looks like it's on. Nothing's tripped in that. And this is just a storage area underneath the staircase here. Obviously, this is what houses your accommodates your washer dryer with the old style cast iron sink basin. We do have a forced air gas heater here, and obviously it's in the off position at this time. There's not really a need to have it on. But we may end up having that service prior to a tenant moving in. The property does not have air conditioning but we did take the liberty to throw some stuff out that was down here that just had no value whatsoever to the property, and things that were left behind by the tenants as well. So anyway, I think for the most part that will pretty much conclude the videotaping of this property at 3718 East 15th Avenue. And I'll be heading back to the office here in just a few minutes to get this house to market finally, and I'm really excited about that. So anyway, this is Joe Young signing off at this time. Just want to get another view. God, this kitchen just turned out great. It really is a cute house. It just lacks some love, as we like to say in property management and that. So I'm just going to shoot through these rooms, turn the lights off as I capture some more footage here. And again, the primary intent of this video is just to provide some visual representation as to how nice the property did turn out relative to when we got it back from the tenants that moved out. Okay. And that should do it. Signing off at this time.